Thank you, Speaker Sir. That day, the point which I want to talk is about employment, sir. So having seen that the youth population in our state, I'm very happy with the initiative of the Honorable Chief Minister, where several interventions have been done for the youth of the state. And I hope with this intervention that the youth of the state could be able to do something, and not only for themselves, but help the others too. As we have seen in many programs of the state, there are many success stories. Having said that, sir, I have few suggestions which I want to make. Sir, contractor, many unemployed youth, they want to register themselves, and the government department, they registered them. But when they want to cast the tender, since they have no experience, so they could not get the job, the work which they cast. So I request the government, for those who are matriculate and above, at least up to 10-20 lakh, the government could take their educational qualification as they experience themselves, because they for more than 15-20 years, they are carrying the knowledge in the classroom. So I request the government to look into this issue so that educational qualification may be one as the criteria for qualification for contract job for those who are interested in contract work. And number two is a very important issue, sir. NES. About 30 Eclavia Model Residential School have been approved by the government of India, and some have been completed, and some is in due course of completion. And in the last October, the government of India, through National Education Society of Tribal Students, they have advertised more than 35,000 posts, 52 posts per EMRS for about 740 Eclavia Model Residential School. I tried to get information whether this post which was advertised is for the state of Meghalaya also, because as per the conversation of the government with the NES, with the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, that recruitment will be done as per our employment policy. So I request the government to look into this issue, because 50 posts per EMRS, if 30 EMRS is about 1,500 posts, which is required in those Eclavia Model Residential School. So this is a very important issue. I request the government to look into this, because there are so many landowners also which donate their land for this school. So if it is recruited through the NES centrally from government of from Delhi, it is very difficult for us to fulfill our obligation. And number two, regarding qualification. Qualification, as per the advertisement which they float up in October, interview is going on as we speak, that the BA, B.Ed, but they include the CTED, not MTED. I request the government of Meghalaya also to explore, to talk with the NES, that MTED also should be recognized as one of the qualification, not only CTED in that in their advertisement as and when, if they have not advertised for the schools within the state of Meghalaya. And last, sir, the New Shillong again, sir. We need a school complex there, sir. We know from the governor address that the knowledge city will be established, but it's a bit far. We need a school complex, because New Shillong is a reality now, sir. We need a school, proper school from nursery till college, which it is not there as present. So I request the government to look into this so that the people there is. Okay. And last, regarding the language, sir, we have many differences between Karo and Khasi language. So I request through the Honorable Education Minister, I'm very happy that they are coming up with a new curriculum, that the learning of Karo and Khasi in the primary schools should be encouraged all over the state, so that this integration of language, and maybe with this, it will strengthen our issue of pushing for the recognition of the Garo and Khasi language in the 8th schedule. And lastly, sir, I'm a bit, I'll talk about Amlarem only, sir. Amlarem is the oldest subdivision, established way back in 1976, and all its sisters or brothers or they have all, already attained the district. Sir, it is a very small subdivision, and 2026 will complete 50 years. So I request the government to look into this so that we could develop Amlarem as a small township, because we know it is very difficult for us to attain a district, but at least a beautiful township. We will come with our problem, we'll meet the Chief Minister, so that with the Rangba Ashnong of that area and the SU Civil to express. So in due course of time, so that 2026, we will be a bit fitting celebration for 50 years, because no subdivision have ever got 50 years. Only Amlarem will get. With these words, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I call upon Renikton El Tongkhar. Please make it short.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for allowing me to participate in the Governor's address. I rise, sir, to support the motion of thanks moved by Honorable MA from Jirang, who is the Government Chief Whip. I want to be specific and to focus only on few departments, sir. Even though the Governor's address has fine place, that all departments has been mentioned, but due to the paucity of time, I will not dwell on all departments, but I will take only few departments, sir. That is only 2 departments which I want to discuss through this Governor's address. Sir, I'm very happy to see the progress of the state as a whole, especially in tourism sectors. I'm very, very happy to see that in tourism, about 461 entrepreneurs has been there and has get an opportunity to do business under tourism sectors. I'm very, very happy, sir, to see this. And I would love if Honorable Chief Minister, who will reply to the Governor's address, if he can tell us also how many hundreds, how many thousands of our unemployed youth that had been placed in this tourism project. We will be very, very glad, sir, if we are able to know how many thousands of our unemployed youth that had been placed in this tourism project. Sir, I love to recall that our Chief Minister, he understands the global tourism, and he had a dream, sir. And his dream is that to have a world-class resort at Hot Spring, which falls under my constituency, sir. We all know Hot Spring. He had a dream, and along with me, we went way back in 2021. He went along with me to see how beautiful the site is, and just to take a decision, the exact location where we can build this world-class resort to use Hot Spring as a wellness center in this resort. Sir, I want to request the government that it is only time now to translate this dream into reality, and I know it's possible, sir. I know it's possible to translate this dream into reality, and we want to see that this world-class resort to come up there at Hot Springs, sir. I'm very happy, sir, that young people in the state of Meghalaya now understand the fact that only tourism can give us hope for the employment. I'm very, very happy to see that NGOs, different NGOs, they understand this now. Just 1 week before the assembly start, some of the NGOs from Mau Kerwat, sir, they came to meet me at my residence at Mau Kerwat, and they requested me to speak this in this Akos house and to express that they are very concerned and they want to see that tourism should be promoted in maximum in the state of Meghalaya. I spoke to them, sir, and I appreciated them also that they understand this. And I have requested them that let us all join hands to ensure that law and order problem will not arise anymore in the state of Meghalaya, to ensure that we can promote tourism. Sir, I'm very, very happy, and I want to thank the NGOs, our young people who understand the need to promote tourism in the state of Meghalaya. And they are responsible now to bring peace and harmony in the state, sir, to ensure that tourists are coming from all over India, from all over the world, to spend their money here in Meghalaya. Sir, as we talk, we know that tourist destination in the state of Meghalaya is Cherrapunji. We all know that the biggest tourist destination in Meghalaya is Cherrapunji, even though we have in all parts of Meghalaya, in all districts, we have tourist destination. But Cherrapunji is most wanted place to see by all the tourists who come in the state of Meghalaya. Sir, but we have to accept the fact that tourists are still facing big problems, sir. Tourists are still facing big problem. And that problem is that traffic jam that they face while crossing this Upper Shillong area, sir. There are some tourists who face this problem in the jam for 2 hours, for 3 hours. And just imagine, sir, they will spread that news that we want to go to Meghalaya, we want to go to Cherrapunji, but we are not sure how we will reach there because there is no road to go except this road, Upper Shillong. Sir, as I said that I want to dwell only on these two departments. I'm very happy, sir, that we have here our Honorable Chief Minister. We have, even though Tourism Minister is not here, but I hope he is watching from somewhere. But we have also our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, who is very able to understand and to solve this problem. Sir, I want to put straight my suggestion to ease traffic congestion here in Shillong City by small intervention, sir. By small intervention only. Now, why the traffic jam caused here in Upper Shillong, sir? Because people from this area, from the area that we are talking now here in the assembly, the Laban area, Lumparing area, Lausotun area, Bisnapur area, the entire of this area and all this hotel, the tourists who stay this side, they have to go down to Rhino and they are contributing the jam over there, sir. Just imagine if we just do a small intervention to have another route from Lausotun to Upper Shillong, sir. From Lausotun to Upper Shillong to connect that highway at 3rd mile or 4th mile. I think hardly 2 or 3 kilometers, which if we can make a road like that, all these people staying in this area, they need not to come to Rhino to contribute jam over there. They can go directly from here to 3rd mile to connect that highway, sir. So this will really ease the traffic jam in Shillong City as a whole, sir. Another suggestion which I want to make in this Akos house, sir. You see people from Maulai, such a big area, Maulai, and people coming from Kuati, from Mauyong. They have to come to contribute the jam here in Karikhana. Sir, if we do a small intervention to have a road from Maulai Nongkwar, cross that Sunapani river, come to 3rd mile or 4th mile again. That also will ease, great congestion, sir, will ease, because all those people staying in that big area of Maulai, they need not to come to Karikhana, they need not to come to Bajar area, they will go directly from there to Upper Shillong and to go to Cherrapunji or to any other place in western side, sir. These are my humble suggestions which I know the government can do it, sir. I want once again to appreciate the activeness of PWD department under the leadership of our Deputy Chief Minister in charge PWD, sir. I have seen how prompt is this department. I want to specifically praise Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, sir, to see the the progress of PMGSY, which I want to mention, one of the roads which has been abandoned just last few months before the assembly start. It has been abandoned, but under the active involvement, I have requested Deputy Chief Minister in charge Pludi, I have requested engineers, and I'm very happy to inform the House that this work at Nong Nam area has been resumed again. I'm very happy for this, sir, and I sincerely thank Deputy Chief Minister. Madam Amparin, Honorable Minister has walked with me to those villages on foot for 3 hours going and 3 hours coming back. And we have seen how difficult are those people staying in those villages. And now I'm very happy to see the light of the day that the work has resumed again. And I know and I hope that it will complete on time, sir. So these are the two departments which I want to focus, sir. And I hope that the government of the day will take necessary steps to ease traffic congestion in the city by taking this intervention that is required. With these words, sir, I resume my seat. Thank you.
Okay. Now I call upon Gabriel Wahlang, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise on the amendment to the motion of thanks to the Governor address. Mr. Speaker, sir, as the government has set an ambitious target of making the Meghalaya a $10 billion economy by 2028, has created high expectations on the governance, including on the infrastructure sector, tourism, healthcare, education, and agriculture. Sir, agriculture is the backbone of our people in the states. 70% are agrarians. As all the legislators in the House had been discussed, that a minimum support price is a need of the hour. On some particular crop, at least the farmer could not suffer losses. A supportive mechanism is required, or certain policy in helping the farmer to meet their needs and demand in increasing their productions. In the poultry, in the animal husbandry, we have seen so much of scheme provided by the government. It's well appreciated, sir. But one matter of concerns that it came up, the poultry that had come from the outside of our states, it costs cheaper than the local productions. Now, to meet the demands, to compete with the markets, with the poultry that comes from the outside the states, one of the big problems that they're facing is the feed. The cost of the feed is very high within the states, and this make them that cannot compete with the rate that the poultry that are coming from outside. So I would urge the government at least to see that our farmers, poultry farmers, are not suffer at loss with the rates, and especially in the feed. In the fishery, the farmers are required quality fingerlings and quality seeds. In order to increase their productions, a fish farming could convert into a fish industry. When we talk about the increased number of the drug addicts, these had created a huge threat to our society. A dream project needs to be more proactive and ensure a healthy environment to our youth. In a health and family welfare, I would really express my gratitude to our Honorable Minister in charge of health, which have come and visit the Nongstoin Civil Hospital for a review meeting. And since then, facilities were improved in providing quality service to the public. And on the same day, we had went for a visit to the maternal and child hospital. And also had been discussed, since the building had been completed, we had discussed on the operational, when it will start operation. But sad to say, sir, we have already questions the minister and the officer who had been present at that point of time that all the equipment from the Nongstoin MCH had been shifted to Maukarwat Civil Hospital. On that, the minister and the officers had given us an assurance that the new equipment will be purchased for the Nongstoin Maternal and Child Hospital. And on the review meeting, it has been expressed and also assured that within 3 months the MCH will be operational. And the meeting had been also attended by the NGOs and the local leaders of the Nongstoin. Until date, sir, to inform on the floor of the August House that nothing had been operational, nor the equipment had been purchased for the medical, the MCH Nongstoin. So I humbly urge the government to kindly make the MCH hospital at Nongstoin operational. On the education sector, infrastructure with a good quality is very important to attract more enrollment in the government schools. We have seen that in the government school, lack of enrollment. But where the lack of enrollment is not about the quality of education, but it is a lack of infrastructure. So I urge the governments to increase the amount sanctions for the infrastructure in the school building of the government school. The dropout is very high in our state. This is a matter of great concern. ITI at vocational training is the need that to cope up or to cater the needs of the dropouts. And sir, in education, our Polytechnic Nongstoin, which is uncompleted and unoperational till now, I would urge the government to see and expedite and complete the work at the earliest. In sport and youth affairs, we have seen, sir, many of our boys are taking up sports. So a special recognition for our sports, especially those who have represent international, maybe a government job or maybe something that could attract them and could encourage our beloved youth to take up sports seriously. And in Nongstoin, we have the stadium which has been incomplete till now, sir. In public work, I find West Kasil is one of the most backward in road connectivity. Honorable Chief Minister, I really appreciate you, sir. Whenever you come, you always express willingness to take up West Kasil and to improve the road connectivity and to improve all the economic development in the West Kasil. So I would like to stress that stress on West Kasil, which is one of the most backward road connectivity. I urge the government to kindly take special attention on the West Kasil, which is one of the most backward in terms of road connectivity. And sir, in terms of employment, the rising level of unemployment youth, different initiatives have been taken by the government regarding self-employment, entrepreneurs, but with the growing of the populations, this in turn, I think it is hard for the government. But supportive system is very important for entrepreneurs in availing the loans. We have seen the governments have given so much of opportunities for attaining loans. But when they go to attain the loans, it's very difficult to get the loan from the bank sanction. So there should be a coordination between the bank and the government and the entrepreneurs to avail the loans at the earliest. Sir, in the district council affairs, we have the health grant, which has been released by the central government, and if it can be released to the council, it will be a great help for the district council. We have also the Ilaka and the Administration Amendment Bill 2023, which is to protect a culture and heritage of the council. If it can be sent to the governor to assent, it will be very great to the Khasi Autonomous District Council. And we have another bill, Fishery Bill 2023. We have seen that fishery competition is It's very prominent in the area, and it had become a sport in the Khasi Hills. So we had, the district council had also passed a bill, Fishery Bill 2023. If this can be also sent to the governor for assent, this could make the district council to make the fishery as the sports competitions. Answer. About the West Khasi Hill, I request and urge the Honorable Chief Minister to see and pay special attention. And these are the few things, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Your time is up, so please.
These are the
try to
few
conclude.
submissions, Mr. Speaker, sir, that I would like to urge through you to the government, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.